Hello everyone, we are students of Xavier Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar. We shall be discussing upon how sustainable practices up there across industries. Sustainable development is a process for meeting human development goals while sustaining the ability of natural systems to continue to provide the natural resources and ecosystem services upon which the economy and the society depends. While the modern concept of sustainable development is derived most strongly from the 1987 Bertland Report, it is rooted in earlier ideas about sustainable forest management and 20th century environmental concerns. As per the Bertland Report, sustainable development is defined as sustainable development is development that meets the need of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. It contains within it two key concepts. First, the concept of needs, in particular the essential needs of the world's poor to which overriding priority should be given. And second, the idea of limitations imposed by the state of technology and social organization on the environmental ability to meet present and future needs. Recently, a lot of emphasis has been put on sustainable development by both the government agencies and the private organizations.
Now let's take a look at the Indian detergent industry. The Indian detergent industry has been in rapid development since the 1980s. It's been showing an incremental trend for the past several decades now, and the overall growth of the detergent 15% per annum. Production of these synthetic detergents over the past 30 years have shown an incremental trend. As you can see from the figure on the right, year 1980 to 89, 12 to 14 lakh tons of detergent were consumed, and in the year 1990, 13.35 lakh tons were consumed, year 19.48 lakhs, and year 2010, 25.50 lakh tons were consumed. Sources predict that the synthetic detergents would increase by the next decade at the growth rate of 25% per annum, and India will be the world's fifth largest consumer market by 2025 with a market value of almost 1.5 trillion US dollars. According to Indian Detergent Market Outlook 2021, the overall market for detergent is growing with a CAGR of 5 years. Available in primarily three forms, namely powder detergent, bar detergent, and liquid detergent. These are widely accepted by Indian consumers and dominate the industry. And even though they're used in rural areas, they're fast disappearing.
So before we can even try and understand the steps that are followed by the different industries, the detergent industries of India, it is very essential for us to know the key players that are operating in the Indian landscape. So as you can see from the bar chart, pie chart, its share of Indian market at around 38%, and it is followed closely by Rohit detergents at 22, with Nirma and PNG close by at 15 and 18% respectively. So the fabric care is a major category accounting for around 68% of the household care sector in India, and fabric wash market is currently worth $2.8 billion. HUL holds 38% market share, which clearly stands as the winner in its three brands, Surf, Wheel and Rin. Procter and Gamble with Tide and Ariel has 18% and Rohit has 22% as per the latest industry reports. Moving on to some in-depth analysis of these brands. Wheel, we move on to Wheel. Wheel is a brand of laundry detergent manufactured by HUL. It was set up in order to counter Nirma, which gave tough competition to Surf, the top selling detergent from HUL, and was well priced lower than the existing players. So its sustainability strategy was, it has a distinct purpose, that is to make sustainable living a commonplace. They are developing business practices that grow company and communities, meeting people's wish for sustainable products. HUL dreams of a world wherein everyone will live well within the planet's natural limit. Brands offering good hygiene, balanced nutrition and confidence that comes from having clean clothes. So the next brand that is in focus is Nirma. Nirma is founded by Karan Bhai Patel, who had a good knowledge about chemicals. Nirma is known to be a very environment friendly detergent. The indigenous methods are employed in preparing the detergent, and thus Nirma is positioned as a high quality and low priced products. They have a mission. The mission is to be a leader in providing superior, cost-effective, innovative and comprehensive coverage and risk management services to its members through a member-owned directed program. They follow several CSR activities like they have a Nirma Education and Research Foundation. The Nirma Labs is set up in order to encourage aspiring entrepreneurs to effectively handle difficult business situations and progress. Nirma Memorial Trust, whose main objective is to look after deprived women in Gujarat. Nirma Foundation, which was established in 1979, contributes continuously towards the running of schools, colleges, temples and other social institutions.
Sustainable practices can be categorized into three categories: engineering, organic ingredients and regulating institutions. Now engineering basically means how we could improve the product by increasing its operational efficiency. It covers basically 2 points, that are moving from hot washing to cold washing and increasing concentration of the detergents. As we know, hot washing uses more energy to increase the temperature of water to around 70 degrees Celsius, which cold washing doesn't. So, efficient, that is more concentrated detergents were introduced to enable washing clothes at normal temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and yet have the same desired effect. Now, chemical ingredients in detergent industries cause lot of water pollution, releasing phosphates into the water, which are very harmful for the normal health. So, organic ingredients could be used known as surfactants. There are two types of surfactants, mainly developed by PNG. They are the enzyme technology, which gives the same effect at 60 degree Fahrenheit as it was giving at 90 degree Fahrenheit, and cellulosic ethanol. The third category is regulating institutions. For a sustainable environment, it is required that all detergent companies try and implement measures in the lines that are mentioned above. So institutions have come up like AISE, the International Association for Soaps, Detergents and Maintenance Products, the US EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, to guide companies towards ensuring sustainable practices. Now, consumer awareness and consumer willingness go side by side with business innovation, choice influencing and choice editing. For organizations to have the leverage to follow sustainable products. Similarly, organizations who believe in sustainable practices need to make the consumers more aware regarding the harmful effects of the product and industrial practices on the environment. For example, Airtel's Turn to 30 degrees Celsius campaign, for instance, helped reduce 58,000 tons of CO2 emissions through enhanced consumer awareness. Now, detergents with best practices are the 7th generation, BioClean Free, Mountain Green, Planet Ultra, Method Free Plus, All Small and Mighty. These may be the detergents who we don't know much of, but these are the these are the detergents with best sustainable practices, and these need to come up within the normal domestic detergents that are prevalent in most countries.
Now we are going to discuss the key sustainability issues is facing. First of all, water resources, the rise in the carbon footprint, energy consumption by detergent use, fourth, use of non and finally harmful chemicals. Next, we are going to discuss this matrix that shows the sustainability measures taken by PNG, RSPL throughout the product legends, starting with the raw material safety evaluation, packaging and supply. The second stage that includes consumed energy and carbon dioxide emitted, consumed water, packaging material used. The third stage, that is production, which includes occupational health and safety, manufacturing environmental management system. And the next stage, consumption, that includes consumer and customer safety. And finally, the last stage, that is disposal, which includes packaging used by the detergent. Here the green spots mean that the policy has been adopted by the firm. The red ones mean that it is easy to adopt these with some actions needed. And finally, the yellow ones mean that not enough information is available on this. Here we have a brand in focus, and that is Wheel. The mission statement of Wheel is to make sustainable living commonplace, Provide good hygiene and confidence that comes from clean clothes. Focus on building products that help protect Earth's natural resources. Respect for employee rights. And finally, the three big goals of WHEEL are improving health and well-being will impact livelihoods. These are the sustainability strategies that a big brand like WHEEL has been following.
Now we'll see the upcoming sustainable practices in detergent industries. AISE, which represents the soaps, detergents and maintenance products industry in Europe, manages the charter scheme on its behalf. The Charter for Sustainable Cleaning is a voluntary initiative of the European soaps, detergents and maintenance products industry. AISE has come up with charter sustainability procedures known as CSPs, which companies need to implement as part of their business management systems. The aim is to encourage the whole industry to undertake continual improvements in terms of sustainability and also to encourage consumers to adopt more sustainable ways of doing their washing, cleaning and household maintenance. The Charter is a life cycle analysis based framework. It promotes and facilitates a common industry approach to sustainability practices and reporting. A wide variety of activities and initiatives are covered, ranging from the human and environmental safety of chemicals and products to eco-efficiency, occupational health and safety resource use and consumer information. Some of the practices which are already in use are raw material selection and safety evaluation, resource use policy, occupational health and safety management, manufacturing environmental management system, product recall system, finished product safety evaluation. AISE has also planned to come up with few CSPs which would be implemented in the upcoming 3 years. These are raw material supplier verification, packing design and selection, distribution risk assessment, consumer and user information, product performance and product review, and internal target setting. We would like to end our presentation with a quote from Marshall McLuhan, which states, "There are no passengers on spaceship Earth. We are all crew," which implies that as a crew, we should manage to come up with real solutions before we pass the point of no return and end up with a spaceship uninhabitable for us. Thank you.